仮面ライダーバットライドウォー2。
Not sure if anyone's watching yet, but you've probably heard me talk about this game's load times, and you probably thought I was exaggerating about how long they are, but I think you can see by this, definitely not making it up. Pretty bonkers, like, just to get into the menu sometimes, just to get into this menu, there's loading, and then after that there's more. Yo, we're just killing some time. I heard that the store is going to maybe the game will be available, Basara will be available at 8 o'clock, which is in about 29 minutes, so hopefully probably do like a couple runs on this and then we'll check the store. The reason why I didn't put up any... I put up a couple videos of this, but it was right when my computer issues were starting, and I must have done like 5 or 10 takes of one video, and the computer kept turning off, so I kind of had to like just put it on hold. I played it a lot off camera late last year, but my computer was just in terrible shape at the time, so I couldn't really do anything with it. And now that all that's fixed, once I'm done with Basara, I probably will put up some stuff of this. It's a pretty awesome game, but definitely advised to watch at least one Kamen Rider season before you play it. A lot of the appeal of this game is just the attention to detail and the fan service. It's a different kind of fan service than what you're used to. Usually, in fan services like Senran Kagura type stuff, whereas with this game it's more just how accurate the character models are, their moves are to the show. The actual actors came back to voice the characters. Like, I feel like if you don't watch at least one Heisei Rider season, a lot of this game's appeal is going to be lost, unfortunately. I mean, most licensed games are like that, but this one especially, I mean, it was a pretty big deal. They got back a lot of the actors to voice the characters. There are a lot of sound-alikes, but a couple of the main riders and the secondary riders, and even some of the villains have their original actors back. It's pretty cool. It's more similar to Basara. You have a square string, you have your triangle button, circle button. There are also form changes and assists. The characters all play really differently because You know, this is based on a franchise where the characters, you know, they have really unique fighting styles and gimmicks. Like in the show, this guy is very agile. He has a lot of, you know, stylish moves that he can do. So in this game, he's one of the characters that actually has a jump cancel. And he has the majority of his moves from the show. Remember how to play this game? No, Baron is very popular. It's a shame they didn't make a Battride War 3. I thought this game was really good. The main issues is just the really long load times, and some of the characters are kind of not fun to play. Like, we thought this was going to be the new, like, annual Kamen Rider series, but they put out like a Skylanders type thing this year. I'm sure if you haven't noticed, this is my favorite character. I really liked his character in the show. He had a really cool fighting style, and like I said, they did a really good job kind of translating it or converting it into a Muso format. Obviously, you know, they don't fight dozens of enemies at a time in the show, except for very isolated, like, you know, situations, but pretty much all they did is they just gave him gigantic hitboxes. I think he's like one of the best characters in the game out of the ones that I played. He has ridiculous combo options. He has a jump cancel to make pretty much everything he has safe. He has a guard crush, which is a godsend in this game because the bosses block like crazy, and it can be really hard to break their guard on anybody else. Whereas with him, he just holds square and he does like a dash punch, and it just instantly breaks their guard, and you get a free combo. Well, being a Meteor fanboy, I'm really happy with how they did him in this game. I have just about everybody unlocked. I think I'm missing a couple characters. I'm missing like Fang Joker. I got pretty far in the story, but then my computer just kept turning off, and I just kind of like lost interest in playing. It's a really awesome game though. If you watch the show. I think if you don't watch the show, it's like not really the most interesting game. There, I'll play as somebody else. I'll go to the rock quarry. Actually, I want to level up Sangetsu Shin. Go back to normal, since he's still really weak. Takatora. Yeah, this game is, I guess you could say, a more tasteful kind of fan service. There's none of that stuff in the game. It's all just like attention to detail and accuracy to the show, which is what's really cool about this game. Definitely one of the better licensed games that I've ever played. Yeah, I hated that game. I had the one on Vita. No, this is made by Aiding. They're known as the go-to guys if you need a halfway decent game for your licensed property. It's like pretty much all they make. I think they did the Naruto games on GameCube. Pretty much all the Kamen Rider games are done by them.
ありがとう。
終わりだよ。行くぞ。
メロンメロン。
まだだ。北斗は味わえ。北斗は行くぞ。私にかかれば当然だ。新しい力のテストだ。存分に暴れさせてもらう。終わりだ。まだだ。私にかかれば当然だ。行くぞ。
The other thing about this game is everybody has a rider cancel, but it's different for every character. He has a dash. There's also a roll and a jump. So depending on which character you play, your cancel options are different. And they try to make it in line with how they would fight in the actual show. Like Takatora was, this character was kind of a mixture between long and short range. So they gave him the dash rider cancel in this for accuracy. Sort of like that, I guess you could say. Well, instead of there being like character types or modes, it's more that, you know, everybody plays unique in this game just by default. But their cancels are different depending on who you're playing. It's a really solid game. It's just, I don't know, it's not that interesting unless you actually watch the show. Definitely a lot of this game is, you know, fan service based. Well, I've watched my fair share of Kamen Rider, so for me it's a good deal. I'm just sad that they haven't made another one yet. This one goes up to Gaim, which was last year's series. But they don't have anything past that. The horse Orphanok and Kitesail.
貴様の命に意味などない。
I like Meteor, Kabuto, Forze, Gaim. The person I'm playing right now is Zangetsu. I like playing as spies too. Alright, well, about 5 minutes until we check the store. I have to warn you, if they actually put it up while I'm streaming and it downloads, then I'm probably just going to turn off the stream. I want to get it as soon as possible because a lot of times when I download off PSN, like, it'll go fast for like the first half or like 30%, and then it slows down to a crawl. So I actually like made sure that I was going to be around today to babysit it and make sure it's at least going at least somewhat towards what my actual internet speed is. So I'll do one more level and then I'll go ahead and check. Yeah, I would just keep playing and just kill time because I don't have anything else to do right now, but I know it's going to give me an abysmal speed. Like, I bought Mega Man 10 off the flash sale a couple days ago, and it's like a 142 meg game, and it took like over 10 minutes to download. I'm like, what? I should be able to download that in like a minute flat, if even a minute. Pretty dumb. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and play someone else. Looks so cool. I never even learned how to do anything with that super move. I used it like once. I really couldn't tell you the answer to that one. Now that One Sanitarium is doing the wiki, maybe you can find an answer there. It's pretty awesome. He even shakes his right hand when he fights, just like the show. Exceed charge. Oh, this game's fan service is amazing. Definitely one of the best parts of it. The combat's not too shabby either. It's not like the best in the world, but definitely a lot better than other licensed games that try to be action games. It's usually a recipe for disaster, but these guys did a pretty good job. It's just like I said, it's hard to appreciate unless you actually watch the show. Awaken. Ready.
お前らにやられるなんて真っ平だぜ。今度はこっちの番だ。
Nice. Ah, this game is awesome. Are you serious? It's still not an update? What are they doing? Like, heaven forbid if you pre-order something, you actually want to have more than a day to download it. It's like, what's the point of pre-ordering it if they're not going to give you time to actually download it? It's like that defeats the whole purpose of, like, pre-ordering a game digitally. The whole point is you're supposed to be able to have it ready when they decide to unlock it. It's a day away and still can't download a single kilobyte of that game. Dumb. They did the same thing with DMC4 Special Edition. They released it in the morning at like 10 a.m. when everybody else could get it. It's like, what was the point of pre-ordering it? Aside from downloading it in advance, there's no point to it at all. You had to wait an extra 10 hours like everybody else. It's giving you a time? 3 minutes, huh? Alright, well, I'll do another run on this, and then I'll go ahead and check.
Yes, sir!
So what do I have to do? Do I have to just... I have it set to auto download. Like, what do I do? Do I just go into the store and start it myself, or what? Like... I'm gonna go ahead and finish this run, and then I'll go ahead and switch. So this character, in the show, basically this form, the whole gimmick of it is he can use the weapons of all the other characters. So the way that they did it in the game was they gave him a Dynasty Warriors type moveset where you have to do normal attacks to get to the unique weapon attacks. There's another character that has that same gimmick. Pretty cool. Meron defenda. Fruit basket.
きましょう。
おっと
全部やっつけて。
So what do I do? Do I just go and start the download myself? Like just go into the store and download it, or what? Meron defender. Alright, well, I'll just go ahead and check the store. I'm glad that it's up before I go to bed, so that get an extra 7 hours where I won't need the internet. So that's Kamen Rider Battride War 2. Really awesome game. If you want to play it, you can get it off Amazon used. I think I paid like 20-30 bucks for this game with shipping. It's a pretty good game. It's just it may not be too fun unless you watch the show, and these load times are pretty killer too. It's kind of got like a Sonic 06 thing going on where you could play this game for like 100 hours and probably 30 of it would be just loading. But once you get into the actual game, it's pretty fun. Lots of varied characters. Everybody plays differently. There's no clones in this game, aside from Decade and Decade Violent Emotion. I still don't know the difference between those two characters, but everyone else is completely unique. Not a whole lot of moves in this game, except for certain characters, which is definitely a downside. I know in the first game, like the transition from the first game to the second game, they added more moves to the existing characters, which is why I was really hoping they would make a third one so that they could expand on their movesets. It does get a little repetitive to play. Some of the characters don't really have that many moves at all. Some of them do, so they're fun to play repeatedly, but some of the other ones are just really simple. Definitely, that and the load times are like the only real downside to this game from how much I played it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and check now. Also, look at this awesome wallpaper. I wish I could get this on my computer. Actually, I have a copy of this on my computer. I use it sometimes for my, I guess you'd call them speech-only videos. Pretty awesome. The copy I got was in like pristine condition too. Apparently it's from like a used game store somewhere in Japan, and they like never used it. The thing, it looked like it got played like maybe one time. It came with a full manual and full color. It looked like someone like probably put like their index finger on it once and then never played it again. I don't know if all Japanese used games are like that, but it's pretty much new. It even came wrapped. It's awesome. Nope, I'm still on PS3. Too poor for a PS4. Someday I'll get a PS4. Alright, this is going to take 5 minutes, so I'm just going to sign off here. I guess I'll monitor it and see how well it's going. If it goes pretty fast, then I'll come back about that. So go ahead and stay in the chat. I'll send you guys somewhere else while I monitor this download and see if it's actually going to work like it's intended. Give me a moment to shut down the stream here. Plus I put up some good footage of Battride War 2. I feel really bad that I bought that game and I couldn't do anything with it, so I think I'm gonna leave this as a pretty good stream VoD for my channel. Alright, let's see where I can send you guys to. Got a couple choices here. Here, we're gonna watch Yan the Man grind on DFO. it may not be too interesting, but there's not much else on right now, And if you like DFO, he's like one of the best streamers. He just doesn't use a mic, which kind of sucks.